Hello, 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 my people. Yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's Shadrach Clean as usual. I'm back in another very good video. Yes, I'm doing live here answering your questions. It's been a while since I opened my YouTube channel. Actually, this is my first live I'm doing. This is the first time I'm doing live. Yeah, it's so funny because it's been years, but then I had never thought of doing live because I'm always busy, guys. I'm always busy, but then editing videos sometimes it's easier than doing the live videos. But yeah, so I'm here. I want to answer every person's question, everyone with a question about China. Yes, I want to know how it feels answering your questions and knowing whatever things you think about China. Yes, I know some of you have a lot of questions in your mind. Some of you that live in China, I know you have. Uh, I'm 100% sure I have your experience, which might be totally different. So I would like to answer all your questions, and I would like to know how you guys are doing. Yeah, today I'm here to interact with my people. I really want to interact with all of you guys, my subscribers, and those that haven't subscribed. Oh shit, it's going to rain. Yeah, actually, here it's already night. For those who don't know, I stay in China in a city called Hainan. Yes, Hainan is a province. The city is called Haikou. Yeah, so this is where I stay, and I've been here quite for almost 7 years. I've been in China for 7 years, so I have some good experience, and I'm sure that anything you want to know about China, yes, I can be able to answer your questions. I know it's tricky when you've never been in a country. You have a lot of assumptions. You have a lot of things that you've been hearing people saying. Sometimes you just have imaginations because maybe the movies showed you something, or maybe the internet portrays something, and then you think, yeah, that's how it is. You start having imaginations. I myself, I had a lot of imaginations before coming to China, but then when I came here, it was a different experience. Everything was totally different from what I expected. So when I came here, the first thing, I had a challenge with people not speaking English. It was so hard for me to communicate because I didn't know how to use the translator. Not like I would say I never knew that translators work because back home I never used the translator anyway. So I'm going to be honest with you. I never knew that people to communicate here they use translators if you can't use English or Chinese. I mean if you can't use Chinese. So when I came here, even just buying food, it was a big deal because no one could help me buy food, you know? So I had a challenge of not knowing the language, not even knowing the food. So those are two things. And these are best things. And also, I never had a phone to translate because when I was coming to China, a day before I came here, my phone was stolen. So when they stole my phone, I came to China without a phone. Oh my goodness, I suffered. So when I reached here, I only had dollars because I thought maybe you can use dollars anywhere. That's what I thought. So coming here, I went to the restaurants. No, from the airport. First time at the airport, I gave them dollars. They said we don't use dollars. That's when I came to know I'm in deep, deep, deep mess because I only had dollars, and those people say they don't use dollars. So now, when I reached here, I was so hungry because I reached around 3 a.m. Because my plane, which was to reach here in Guangzhou, was supposed to be here maybe around 10, but then it's came late because of the my plane from Qatar. It's delayed more than 48 hours. Those are 2 days, almost 2 days. So when I reached in China, it was a very big big deal for me to see people who can't speak English, and I really couldn't believe people don't speak English. So I'm 100% sure there are so many people that face that challenge. Yeah, that is why I'm here to answer any question. Anyone that has a question, you just send it. I will answer your question, and I'd like to interact with you guys. And please keep subscribing, because it's very important for us to subscribe so that I can have at least 1,000 subscribers, and then yeah, start gaining from what I'm doing. I'm trying so much to make this YouTube grow, and also have a community whereby I can be communicating with my people in all aspects of life. Experience, I have a lot of experience in China, because not so much experience, but then I've been here for the past 7 years. Yes, I've been here for the past 7 years, so I'm 100% sure that yes, I have some experience that can help someone who has never been to China, or someone that wants to come here, or someone who has just reached here. So, any question? Sometimes people ask me about business. Yes, I know something little about business. I'm not so much into business. Not that I don't want, but then I want to do it, but then I'm a medical student, or I've been a medical student, so it was a bit hard for me to do business in China, because of being a medical student. You spend more hours studying, you spend more hours doing research, you spend more hours going to the hospital. Yes, but now I graduated, so now I'm free. I can do anything I want. So, people with questions, yeah, like a lot of people ask me questions about how to come in China. If you want to come in China, first of all, if you're just coming for visitation, one thing I can say, once you want to come for visitation, you can get an invitation from anyone who is already here. It helps you to get the visa. So once you have invitation, you can be able to come. And also the visa of China, it's something very easy to get, by the way. It's not so hard to get the visa of China. Plus, if you want to come as a student, you have to either apply from online, or maybe if you have an agent who can help you apply for schools, yes, you can also apply through agents, and then you will be able to come. They will give you the process. You need to get JW, you need to get JW is the document they give you that helps you to get the visa. Yes. So other people like asking me about for the guys, they like asking me about women. I don't know why people love asking about women. In the comment section, it's always women, 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 women. And I understand you guys. I'm here to also answer you, those who always ask me about how to get a Chinese girlfriend, how to get married to a Chinese woman. Yeah, all those are questions that I usually get in the comment section. People always ask me to talk about them. I've made some videos about dating in China, and yeah, I've mentioned the good things of dating Chinese girls, and the bad things of dating Chinese girls. I've mentioned them in some videos that I made. Yeah, and also that's a question that so many people like asking: how to get a Chinese girlfriend. Now, uh, getting a Chinese girlfriend when you're in another country, it's a bit tricky, because Chinese people, they love someone they can see physically. If you're there and they can see you physically, then it's more easier for you to connect, and it's more easier for you to fall in love, maybe. That's what I can say. But then if you're far, it's hard for someone. So I have a brother, or I have a friend, or I have this person who wants to have a Chinese girlfriend. It's very hard for anyone. So another way of getting Chinese girlfriends, it's very easy here. Once you come here, there are so many applications for dating. Some of them you date for fun. I know some of you, if I say for fun, there are some applications here. If you date, maybe you're going to go for drinking, you're going to have fun, like having sex and so on. Yes, there are applications whereby it's more easier for such things. And there are also some applications here for dating which are more serious, whereby if you need a serious girlfriend or a wife, Yes, you can also use those applications. They are very good to get Chinese girlfriends. And also going in the club, like a lot of foreigners here have Chinese girlfriends. Even Chinese girls, I would say they are very good. They are welcoming, and also they are always available. Yeah, they're always available. Chinese girls are always available in the clubs or in parties. If you love house parties, pool parties, anywhere you go, yes, you'll find a lot of Chinese girls. So most of the people they also ask me, apart from using the dating applications and also maybe going to the club or to the parties like house parties and so many other parties. So where can we find the girls? Yeah, that question is a bit tricky because people fall in love in different ways. So I can't really say this is the way to get a Chinese girl unless she likes you. If you meet somewhere and she likes you, why not? Yes, you're free. But then another question that people also like asking me, it's about business. People like asking, how can I start a business? How can I get products from China to either Africa or other countries? That one about how to get products from China, yes. Sometimes it's good when you have someone you trust, because if you don't trust the person and maybe the person is here, it's tricky for you to send the money for someone to give you something to, like, it's tricky for you to give someone money to buy for you the products you need, because the person might take your money, which is bad. So it's good when you have someone you trust, then you send the money. Yeah, there are lots of shipping companies also. There are also some agents for buying stuff and sending home or in any country. So you can also use those agents or you can use the companies. Yeah, and also there are so many questions you people like asking me, but then I'm saying it's like none of you is joining the live, but yeah, you should join the live so that we can have a simple chat. Yes, 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 yes. So, guys, another question that people like asking me a lot is about how to apply for schools in China. It's a very simple process and it's a very tricky process. Sometimes, if you don't have money, or yeah, the challenge usually is money, because once you have money, it's very easy to apply schools in China, because it's not tricky to get the schools here like in other countries like US. Yeah, like I would say here, they don't really complicate life to get the visa. So once you need to come here, you just need to know the process and maybe what you want to do. If you want to come as a student, it's very easy for you to apply for schools. And if you want to come as a visitor, it's very easy to get actually a visiting visa as well. You know, it is very easy to get a visiting visa. Yeah, you just need someone to give you an invitation, then you go to the embassy, you apply for the visa. For the school, you need to either use the agent to apply for you, or maybe you can apply online. And then, yeah, once you apply online, they will tell you the next process. So you keep following the procedures they give you, and then, yeah, you come to China. Simple as that. So another question is, I think I've just answered some of those questions that you people like asking me. But mostly people ask me like, which food do you eat when you're in China? How do you guys survive? People think we eat snakes. You people are very funny. We don't eat snakes, by the way. I have never seen a restaurant where they eat snakes, but I have seen snakes in the supermarket or in the mall. Yes, I've seen snakes where they sell those snakes for eating, but I myself I have never been in a restaurant where they are serving snakes. I have never seen it. But my friends have seen it, and one of my friends ate it. Yeah, but when he was eating the snake, he didn't know that it was a snake. He thought it was kind of like fish or any other meat. So after eating, he asked the Chinese, like, "Oh, which type of meat is this?" The guy said it's a snake. He told me, bruh, I almost fainted from the restaurant. But for me, I have never eaten the snake and I have never tried it, and I don't even have intentions of trying it. Yeah, so that's a question that so many people ask. Even frogs, for the frogs, yeah, the frogs, actually, for the frogs, I would be very honest. I've seen so many frogs in restaurants, but I myself, I have never eaten frogs. And also, I have friends that have eaten frogs here because it was their choice. They just wanted to taste and know how it feels. They told me this, the frogs are so delicious, but I myself, I can never eat a frog because, nah, my religion doesn't allow me to eat frogs. And though I also myself, I don't find it interesting. But then those that eat them, yeah, it's good. I'm sure they're enjoying it. So I can't, yeah, everybody has a choice on what he or she likes to eat. Or, yeah. So those people who ate snakes and frogs, they said it's good. And the challenge I myself I had when I came here, it was seafood because I live on an island whereby people eat a lot of seafood. Yeah, in Hainan, my city is called Hainan. So in Hainan, people eat a lot of seafood. And in my country, we don't eat seafood. The reason why we don't eat seafood, we don't have a sea. We only have a lake. We have like some lakes. Then we have the rivers, which are not so many. And still, I wasn't close to those. I wasn't really close to those. So the only seafood I ate maybe was fish, or that's the common food that is being eaten back home, maybe, and some other things which I don't know. Yeah. So the challenge of food, it is a big challenge to some people, but then to me, I think I was okay. I think I was okay with not eating the seafood, but then some people, yeah, that is a very big challenge that they face. So, guys, if you have any questions, please ask me your questions. Then I would like to answer every single question that you guys have so that we can, yeah, so that we can be able to chat and also know how to help you guys. You know, I don't know why my network was misbehaving. Yeah, so I was telling you about food. For me, I had no challenge with food. Not that I didn't have challenge, but I didn't like to test a lot of foods. Yeah, I really didn't want to test a lot of foods because I would say I'm not a foodie person. No, I like I like taking my drinks and yeah. So for the food, I didn't really have much challenges because I'm too picky. So the food I eat, it was there like rice and some other foods. But yeah, to those that like eating everything and testing foods, yeah, these people have a lot of foods that you can eat. So I would say it's not everybody that eats frogs or everyone eats snakes, everyone eats those animals, as people say, dogs and cats. No, not even Chinese themselves. I've met a lot of Chinese who don't eat snakes, who don't eat frogs, who don't eat those other animals and stuff as people think. So yeah, I would say it's common for people to eat maybe weird food depending on where you come from. Yeah, or it matters where you're coming from is a big factor for you maybe the food to be weird or to be eatable. So like in my country we don't eat seafood, not because we can't eat it, but it's just because we don't have the sea. So we don't even know anything about the seafood in my country. Actually, I'm from Rwanda. For those who don't know my country, I'm from Rwanda. Rwanda is my country. Yes, Rwanda is my country, and I like my country so much, even though we don't have a sea. Yeah. So, guys, if you're from Rwanda and you're here, please like the video, and I'd like to chat with you guys. I'd like to chat with you, but I'm seeing like you're gone. Yeah, but maybe next time. And if you have any question, please let me know your questions. Let me know what you want to know about China so that I can be able to answer every question that you have. And also, if you have something you want to share with us, yeah, you can also share. Can share, can let me know what you wanted us to know. And I would also like to know where you guys are, where you're living, which country, which city. Yeah, because I have a lot of people from different countries, most especially I have a lot of people from Japan. People from Japan, I salute you. You keep following my videos. Oh my guy, you really make a big you give me a big challenge to make more good videos. I don't know how to do it, but yes, I'll keep doing it. So guys, I'm ending this live because it's already late. So yeah, I'm going to sleep. Hope next time we can make it. So have a good night. Ciao ciao. Zaijian. See you. Yep.